So I've got those screws taken off, and that just pops right off. And this is pretty much just a mannequin that I ripped apart, and the whole back is open. And then I have her necklace is like glued down there. I've got her outfits all stapled to the back. But once she's out in front, you know, it looks pretty decent. I've got her sleeves are tucked into her arms, and you can kind of barely tell that when she's in the box. But anyway, so this is what's inside. So without the mannequin and the head, this is pretty much what you're left with. So you have the head, all the components here. These servo motors are what turns it. The only thing that this is sitting on is this bracket that I've built here. So this one bolt is what holds this entire head and neck piece up, this one bolt right here. And it goes to this bracket, which is mounted pretty good. I think I did a pretty good solid job, so I don't think you're gonna have any issues with the weight, like tilting that or fucking with that or anything. And then all the wires from the servo motors that come down through here, and they all, if you ever have something go out, it's a high possibility that one of these little connectors has come loose, because I have all these extensions for these so I can have the wires run all the way down. So if you ever have an issue with one of these functions of her moving side to side or turning, if anything like that ever stops working, I'd get an electronics friend or something just to take it all apart and look at these wires, make sure that they're all working well and they're all connected solid. I'm gonna go through today and make sure that everything's super connected. And so anyway, they all travel down through here into this box, into this awesome little electronics box I built. And all it goes to is this little motherboard, which pretty much programs what everything on the head does. And I'll send you all my Amazon links for where I bought every piece of material for this. So I'll screenshot everything I bought for this machine, pretty much everything that I bought to build this machine, from the motors to, you know, pretty much everything. I'm gonna do a screenshot of the Amazon you know, order or whatever, and that way you can rebuy anything that you would need. I'm gonna send a lot of extra stuff as well. This is the power converter, so it converts the power that goes into the machine into, I think this is made for 16 volts or something like that, I forget. But anyway, so all those different wires go into each separate little thing there, and I'm gonna go through today and reprogram what she does just a little bit, but I connect in, right up here is your little USB. So I'm gonna send a USB cord with it, and if you ever wanted to reprogram what she does or anything like that, you have a little USB cord that goes in right there, and then you bring it to a computer, and the program for this motherboard will come up. And then you can reprogram it or do anything you want. The only thing is it has to be a HP. It doesn't work on Apple. But I'll send the cord with it. And I'm gonna go do a little reprogramming on her today and get her all good to go. But that's pretty much the full breakdown of how the robot works. So I'll get all this going, get it put back together, and then we'll get another video on different parts of the machine.